RT Action 2 Vivify Specific for training purposes, we're looking at working with a happy pup. We learn this in the foundation training, and it's a really amazing tool that anyone can use. You don't have to be a therapist. In the training, we're not working with traumatic content or distressing content, we're working with more positive content. So this is a step that we use when we're doing processing, when we're doing the full trauma, working with parts that are aided in disappointment or parts that are aided in fear and rejection, things like that, which you learn in the clinical training. We focus on positive memories in this, and you can use that in your role with any client quite safely. In this moment, how would you like to feel?
I don't know what the word is, but just
okay, you
could just write that down.
You want to feel all right, beautiful. Can you tell me a time, recent if you can, where you felt
give me a second.
That's it. You might go back there.
I'm torn between probably two examples.
That's okay.
I guess one involves my animals, one involves the beach.
Yeah, which one feels stronger for you?
The one with my animals is probably more consistent because it happens more regularly. So do I go that one?
All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get you to describe that just one moment with your animals, just a specific incident. So we're not looking for kind of like a vague time. We want a specific moment with your animals where you felt that feeling, and I want you to describe it like it's happening right now. So you might want to close down the eyes if that helps. You don't have to, and I want you to just describe the scene, exactly as it's happening, like it's happening right now.
It's like a Saturday morning, so no work or anywhere to be, laying in bed. I've woken up naturally without an alarm. And one dog is curled up at my legs under the covers, snoozing, and the other one comes up for his morning cuddles and just lays on my chest, and he just lays there and just wants cuddles, and we don't have to get up, and I'm just patting him and he's rolling over and he's so comfy and safe, and it's just such a nice moment. Okay, so it's Saturday morning, you've got nowhere to be, there's nothing to do, you're just sort of like cuddled up in bed, you've got Remy down near your knees, and Prez is just sitting on your chest, and you're just there for cuddles, just really comfortable, nothing to do. What else do you notice? What can you what can you see around you? You spoke about a doona. What's your doona like? Is it soft or fluffy or? Yeah, it's just like that perfect temperature kind of morning, where you're not like freezing trying to huddle in the doona. So it's like my bottom half's in the doona and my top half's just not cold or too hot.
Yeah, it's a perfect temperature.
Yeah, just one of those mornings, and just being like every sort of system is just at neutral. Not too hot, not too cold. I'm not stressed, I'm not in a rush. I haven't woken up to a loud noise or an alarm. The dogs haven't been barking, they're relaxed.
Relaxed. So every system is neutral. You're not feeling stressed, you're just sort of aware of feeling this relaxed feeling. What do you notice? So presence on your chest, what can you feel? Pressure, or is there a weight, or is there a warmth or a temperature?
There's that little bit of just pressure on my chest that he wants to be as close as possible to me. And so he's just sitting right on top of me with his head nuzzled into my neck and playing with his little paws, and he's warm and he's fluffy and he's scooched up under my neck and my head, and
he's fluffy, he's just scooched there, he's lying there, he's being peaceful, and you're feeling neutral, and you're just the perfect temperature, and there's no rush. It's just Saturday morning with your doggos.
It's probably the most mindful I ever. It's just that, like, so when I think of it in the moment of just, oh, this is so nice. We don't have anywhere to be, and I can just enjoy cuddling my dogs.
You're enjoying it. It's nice. You just sort of like,
it is.
And when you think of them there cuddling you on this perfect Saturday morning, what do you notice in your body? In this sort of moment.
I don't even notice that I'm hungry.
Like, so it's almost like like you're not noticing anything.
There's nothing. I'm not that hungry and I don't need to go to the toilet that bad and I can just enjoy it. There's nothing at all sort of rushing to ruin the moment.
Yeah, so nothing really matters. Nothing's rushing. There's nothing present. You just like, it's just nice. Yeah, okay. And is there any emotions that go with that?
Is content an emotion?
Yeah, so just feel you're being content, right? Yeah.
I think like that feeling of like being someone else's comfort, like for my dogs.
Yeah.
Like they just feel so safe and comfortable when I'm their person and they rely on me and they just literally just roll over on me and they trust that I wouldn't let them fall off the bed or like they know they'll be fed.
They trust
they enjoy my presence as like they're enjoying it as much as I am.
Yeah.
That cuddle in the morning.
You all enjoying each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this part of you that's like, oh, what can I call
I didn't know I was doing
what
that.
can I call you?
I think I want to say content. Content?
Or just shake yourself out. Is it content, comfort? What feels right?
I think content.
Yeah. Beautiful. Content, Christina, you know, when I asked her to think of a happy part of her that's really just positive, this is what she's landed on. So I'm wondering, Content, are you willing to, you know, bring this comfort, this and, you know, use it to support Christina when she needs in her kind of life?
Give it a go. Yeah. Absolutely.
Happy to help? Yeah. You seem like a pretty like nice kind of okay. So you mentioned there's just sort of like a really like neutral kind of like ease about you, like just there's just nothing pressing, there's nothing, you know, nothing, just so is there kind of like a word or a symbol or an animal or something that Christina can use when she wants to find you and sort of experience this part of her that she can use?
I don't know why I'm picturing just like a little symbol of like a little sunrise.
Yeah. Okay, tell me about the symbol.
Just like, I don't know, I think with the whole not in a rush thing and the sun just sort of rises in its own time and it's gonna rise whether we stay in bed or not.
Is there some colours with that sunrise?
Yeah, just all the really like a pretty sunrise. Like
pretty.
All the colours, like pretty purples and oranges and
And is this kind of like a realism kind of image or a graphic or?
I feel like it's one of those mornings where that's all happened, all that relaxing stuff in the morning, and then I've just sort of gotten up to hang some clothes on the line and I'm just sort of pottering and then I look over the fence and I'm like, oh, sunrise looks so pretty. It's just sort of like everything's just lining up, you know?
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so when when Christina wants to kind of feel this, you know, content, comfort, this, so she can bring up this image of this sunrise. And where does this image kind of live? Is it somewhere in the mind's eye? Is it somewhere in the body? Where do you want to tuck this sunrise away for when you need her?
I feel like it's somewhere in, like I feel like it's that drop. So I'm like, is it my shoulders or my chest?
Yeah.
Kind of just in this area. Maybe my shoulders, like the weight.
Yeah. That
comes off, I think. Just the kind of area.
Yeah. Okay, so this beautiful imagery of this sunrise and this content part of you that's willing to help is there for you now whenever you want. Mm-hmm. It can help to practice with this, bringing this anchor up. So from time to time, particularly when you're not feeling the affect that's really, really negative, like starting with just from kind of neutral, practicing with that, using that sunrise anchor to bring this part of you up whenever you need to feel content. Mm-hmm. Can you think of some times where it would be useful to be able to bring up those feelings?
Many times.
Yeah.
Like when work gets really stressful, when the neighbour's dog is barking. And I think during winter when the weather's really crap.
Yeah.
Just be like, there will be nice warm mornings.
Yeah. I dropped you back into a memory and got you to be really there. In the foundation training, it's a positive memory. Not everyone who comes and does a training is an experienced therapist or a trauma therapist, so we don't work with traumatic memories. If you as a new therapist doesn't know how to manage that, when we were looking for a part to help her, we woke up a resource, a part of her that was associated with a happy time or a time with that described kind of how she wanted to feel in this moment. What was that like for you? Was that okay?
It was cool, actually, just to sort of take something really simple and think about how good it feels.
Yeah. So you can always, whenever you're like, oh, I've got something going on, a part of me's feeling conflicted, or a part of me's feeling sad, or a part of me, you can drop yourself very safely back into a positive memory. And all you need to do is like, choose the best part of that memory and then take yourself there like it's happening right now. Like, I'm looking around and I'm noticing my cup of tea is brewing and I can smell that like lemongrass, and I'm looking down and my dogs are playing, and like take yourself there and then you feel that affect. I don't know if you've ever had the experience of crying in a sad movie. That's not really happening to you, and that's not really happening to anyone. It's like fake characters, right? But you can still feel that affect.
Mm-hmm.
So in the same way, we can shift our own affect by taking ourselves into a different part of us.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah. Generally, when we're doing something like that, if it's a nice part, if it's a positive part, or it's a resource that we want to see more of, or the client wants to see more of, we anchor it in with an image or a word or a symbol so that the client can more easily bring it to mind and relate to that feeling of contentment with an image. It just strengthens it and uses sort of different parts of the brain.